We finally got some official patch notes for every patch for No Man's Sky. Did they reveal anything worthwhile, or is it just full of those bug fixes Hello Games is so excited about? Let's give that some thought. What is going on, you beautiful thought-having people you? Give it thought back here today for another No Man's Sky news update. Yeah, I haven't done enough of those. And I wanted to talk about this because Hello Games, for whatever reason, has declined to give us any real patch notes for a while. They've been leaving it up to the internet to compile lists, which are sometimes inaccurate, or at the least missed out on a lot of the bug fixes or added features. Thanks to sites like Reddit, we've gotten some pretty good comprehensive lists, but those take a few days to compile, and if Hello Games would just tell players what their plans are with these patches, then that would not be a problem. The thing is, maybe a player is having an issue and they can't play the game. How are they supposed to know when it has been fixed if little shy Hello Games won't tell them? I could go on about this team's PR practices all day. So let's get right into this and look at some of the official patch 1.09 notes. So I'm leaning on not reading the whole list, which is pretty long. But I will not complain about that because I am happy to have the notes. I'll leave a link in the description to the page if you want to check out the whole list. But I did want to go over some of the most important ones, so let's get started. The game is now much more robust at recovering corrupted save files. I mention this because I know a lot of people whose saves went corrupt, especially on PC, so that's less of a worry now. Improved frame rate when scanning colossal structures such as space stations or outposts. This right here has been the ire of a lot of players. Glad to see them polishing that frame rate. Fixed for some terrain resources being indestructible and therefore unmineable. I've actually had this issue myself. I haven't noticed it since the patch, but it only happened once or twice with Emerald. Drone vandalism detection improved. Wanted level now increases when destroying factory doors, however powerful the player's multi-tool may be. I've seen this talked about on some message boards. If you upgrade your multi-tool high enough, you can take out those doors with just a few shots, which previously didn't give the sentinels enough time to respond. Personally, I don't know if this should have been changed, but it was fixed nonetheless. I think it's another one of those stacking things where it shouldn't have been messed with. This next one though, I'm really happy with, and I noticed it last night. Players are no longer able to open crates of any type if their inventory is full, no matter the contents, preventing loss of resources. This is an actual good change. You no longer have to worry about losing valuables from those crates, which is a big deal early in the game. Changes to player standing with the Gek, Viking, and Korvax now display correctly within the stats menu. We talked about this the other day, and I love the new numbered system. I'm glad they updated it. Fix for stacking products exploit. Resources salvaged from dismantled technologies now fill inventory slots as expected. This was the worst part about this patch. Hello Games should have just left this alone. It's a single player game. Anyways, moving on. Player standing now updates in real time when interacting with members of the Gek, Viking, and Korvax races. Never noticed that it didn't, honestly. Hopefully this is another hint at a deeper faction system coming in the future. Fixes to prevent FPS spikes when encountering momentary performance bumps on PS4. Another FPS fix. A lot of players are picky about this kind of thing, and I guess Hello Games noticed. That's about it for the fixes I'm going to go over, but again, go check out the full list. A link is in the description to take you right there. So what does everyone think about this? Are you happy to see Hello Games finally releasing some official patch notes? I know I am. Or were you fine without them? And that's completely understandable. But let's talk about it down in the comments section. And I think that's the end of today's video. If you enjoyed this video, you know what you have to do. Smack that like button for me, and if you're new here, why not subscribe? It'll put you first in line for all the breaking No Man's Sky news, as well as Final Fantasy 15, The Last Guardian, as well as some other stuff. And I recently just passed 700, and I'm really happy about that, so thank you for everyone who subscribed to this channel. But I think that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, give thought to everything.